Stream to YouTube right now. Take just a second to start it.
Okay, thank you.
Jerry had called this morning. I was assuming he was going to attend.
What's your email address?
Me?
We're
Yeah,
on.
you.
V Wiseman 71 at Gmail.
Okay, all little letters.
Yep, all little letters.
We're streaming on YouTube now. There you go.
Okay. All right, so it sounds like that's time to get started, right? Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our agenda for today. Does it look like there's any public comments? So we'll move to the minutes from May 11th, and Shannon sent those out. We did have closed session minutes in there too. So has everyone had a chance to review those?
Move we approve.
Yes, I approve.
Thank you, Vanessa. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, fantastic. And now on to agenda approval for today.
Move we approve.
Thank you, Woody.
I approve.
Thank you, Vanessa. And I guess any opposed to that? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, move on to director's reports.
Okay, as you can see, it's a pretty short agenda. Shannon and I both went struggling trying to think, well, what is actually going on that you all need to hear? Because obviously we continue to operate on an altered reality, as you said, and things are not quite back to normal. And it's very quiet and very peaceful here right now. So some of the things that we would normally discuss, we've not seen an awful lot of activity. So if there's anything that you all would like to see in future board meetings, please contact me and give me some ideas, things that you would like to know more about. Any programs that you are not familiar with or that you would like more information on, and we'll put that together for you. In the meantime, we are looking at the expiration of terms for Woody and for Jerry. I believe Cindy said that Woody had made an application.
You did contact her, right, Woody?
I was reappointed at the last board meeting.
Okay, all right.
Great. I don't know. Jerry, at the last meeting, he mentioned that he was interested, but I don't know if he's.
He did call this morning and asked if it was too late for him to turn in an application. I told him I didn't think so, but that he would need to talk to Cindy. And so I transferred him and I didn't hear anything further. So I'm not sure if he got in touch with her or if it is too late. I just don't know.
And I don't know if we've got any more applicants for that. But we'll be looking at electing officers at our next meeting. So y'all be thinking of that, about that as well, because that's something that we need to do in the first meeting of the fiscal year. And those of you that serve as officers, we deeply appreciate your doing that. We also wanted to update you on our personnel situation. Things have been very, very stable here recently. And we've had one retirement this past month and one new employee in that position. I'm going to let Shannon tell you about that because it's in her department.
Yes, we had Anita Banner. She retired on May the 29th, and we had tried to schedule it so that we could have interviews and a selection determined so that this person could slide right in Anita retired on a Friday, and we wanted that person to be able to fill in on June 1st. And luckily, we had about, I don't know, around 25 applications, somewhere around there. All really good. We interviewed 10 and narrowed it down to Laura Mcintosh. She comes with about 9 years of experience as a receptionist, and she just hit the ground running. I mean, we didn't really, other than learning the programs, she knew all the basic, office protocol, and she has done exceptionally well. And with our lobby being closed, that's given her another advantage of learning programs and not having to deal with actual clients standing there staring at her. So it's been a good experience for her, and we're tickled with our selection.
Let me call you back. I'm on DSS Zoom meeting. Walking with Amanda. Bye. Sorry,
No problem.
can't control that.
No.
So, yeah, Anita, I think she had what, like 15, 16 years?
No, she only had 9.
9, okay.
Mhm.
Had 9 years with us, and she had most recently been in the receptionist position. And I think she was very much looking forward to her retirement.
She was.
And all I could tell her was, I am so jealous.
I think we all had that frame of mind.
Simply jealous, but, yeah.
Me too.
Some of us will be working until we die, but we were very happy for her and happy that we were able, as Shannon said, the circumstances were great to bring a new person in because it gives her time to get acclimated before we are seeing live clients again. So that's great. I only have one other thing on the agenda, and that was just to float the idea. I think Jerry mentioned it last meeting or the meeting before, how convenient it was for him to be able to have meetings like this so that he doesn't have to worry about getting away from work. At the last minute, he can dial in, and this may be true for some of the rest of you as well. And I wanted to float the idea and let you all have the discussion whether you would be willing to entertain the idea of having what I would call a hybrid meeting. When we open things back up and people want to come and sit at the table, then that would be great. If there are other people who have something come up last minute and can't get here but could dial in, I guess it's not, I'm telling my age now, I'm saying dial in like it was a modem. But you all know what I mean. If 1 or 2 people, for whatever reason, needed to utilize this format, how do you all feel about that? Is it something you're willing to do? If you think it's a good idea, if you say, no, I want everybody at the table, whatever you all feel, I just thought we'd put it out there.
I think it's a good idea as long as it's stressed that if at all possible, need to attend the meetings in person.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have a problem with it at all.
The only other thing that occurred to me is to remind people that it's still a confidentiality thing. If we
Yes.
go in a closed session and you're sitting in an office full of people doing this, that's not going to work. So, you need to pick up the laptop and take it to another room where you can ensure privacy. But, that's fairly rare that we really need that, but that would be the only other drawback that I could think of.
I think it gives people flexibility. And I know I prefer in-person meetings, but if I was on vacation, I mean, it'd be easy for me to to dial in, as Barbara says, and not miss a meeting just because I was out of town or something.
Yeah, I was in a Zoom meeting last week with the Partnership for Children. And one of the members, actually, it was Vivian Green, who you all know, was actually at the beach and dialed in,
Mhm.
even though she was on vacation. So yes, that is a convenient.
Who'd you say it was?
I miss Vivian Green.
Oh, I don't know.
Vivian, what? Yeah, that's her last name. I keep thinking Vivian.
I don't know her.
She looks a lot like you, except she doesn't have a beard.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah, so that works. If that situation comes up and if you all are open to that, then we can make that available at every meeting, just for those who choose to take part.
Anybody else have any thoughts about that, or do need to have discussion about it?
I think it sounds good.
Okay.
I'll be on vacation next month on the second Monday, so that would work good for me next month.
I hate for people on vacation though to have to worry about coming to a meeting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't care. It's what, 30 minutes?
yeah. Midday is 30 minutes. We have had board meetings that lasted hours, but that's in the past, I hope.
Knock on wood.
Yes.
Else, we're only on minute 13 of the meeting, so if any of you have anything that you would like to bring up or that you'd like to see in future board meetings, would love to hear it.
I would like for us to meet in person next month, if that's possible. We can meet, if you can get the boardroom upstairs, we can set social distancing apart, the way the commissioners have been doing.
That'd be great.
Just a suggestion.
I'm sorry, Woody.
Oh, I said only a suggestion.
Oh, I think it's a great idea. I'm good with it. I'm past the mask, to be honest with you.
By
Yeah.
that time, we'll know how much of this is real and how much of it is a hoax anyway.
Yeah, I actually went and got my hair cut today, so I'm feeling like I'm back to normal.
So Barbara, do we have to vote on that?
I think it would be good, and we can put in the proviso that Woody suggested, that attendance on site is encouraged, but as needed or in special circumstance, we'll provide the option of a Zoom meeting for those that can attend.
All right, so as Barbara stated, do I have a motion to allow a hybrid option for meetings?
So move, as long as it's all right with our legal people. Does that make sense? Has that been run by our attorney?
I have not, but I'll run it by Doug and let you all know.
As long as it's all right with him, it's fine with me. I move that we allow it with that condition.
Okay,
I second that.
Who said it, Mike or Vanessa?
I think they both did.
Both of us at the same time.
Okay, Mike, I'm giving this one to you then.
Okay,
all in favor? Aye. Okay, anything else, Barbara? Director's reports?
Been very quiet.
So board members' items, any old business, new business? I don't think we have anything. All right, and the next question, and Truman, if you can mute Woody on this one so he can't answer. Any reason to go into closed session?
No,
All right, if no closed session items, I guess that moves us to adjournment. So do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting today?
I motion to adjourn the meeting.
Thank you, Vanessa.
I second.
All right, Mike, thank you. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, meeting is adjourned, and our next one looks like July 13th.
And we will plan if nothing else happens.